that I think, that relate directly to you that have to happen as a result of what happened today. And one is, I think you need Secret Service protection immediately for you and your family as a presidential candidate, putting aside our personal political differences, number one. Number two, there's been a lot of talk for a lot of years about releasing the files about your uncle's assassination. And I don't know why there has been reluctance and resistance to do so. I believe President Trump recently said that if elected, he would, in fact, release those. I wonder why there's any argument as to why not. Would you have a request into President Biden? Have they given you any legitimate reason why they keep refusing you the Secret Service protection that you have requested in light of what has happened to your family?
Yeah, I mean, but I don't, and listen, Sean, I really appreciate you going to bat for me on that issue, because you've done that before and you've done it pretty persistently despite our personal differences with each other. And I think that's the kind of example that, we all need to look like. You don't like anything about my politics, but you have been asking for me to get protection. I don't want to make that, I don't want to make this evening about me. It's about something bigger. And, you talked about the Secret Service in an admiring way. And I really like that you mentioned that these men and women, how they rushed into the gunfire, how they surrounded President Trump. They put their own bodies in the ways of those bullets. They invited people to shoot at them rather than the president, with an extraordinary courage and with a commitment to our country, to our Constitution. They weren't just protecting a man, they were protecting our nation. And I think all of us have to step back and say, we need to have a little bit of that courage in our own lives now. And it might be not running into a bullet, but maybe biting our tongue when we have a really withering reply to give to somebody, maybe not amplifying an angry post from somebody else.
Yeah.
Maybe doing something kind for somebody we don't like, somebody on the other side of the aisle, reaching out and doing something healing.